Tiny bricks, but rather big profits. The Danish toy maker Lego has reported results for the year, and it would seem this retro toy has not lost its allure. In 2013, the company saw sales increase by 11%, which outperformed the general toy market, and gave them a net profit of $1.1 billion, which means that in the last 10 years, Lego has in fact more than quadrupled revenue. And the company itself is hard to value. It's family-owned, actually, but it's estimated about $17 billion, which is more than Mattel, which, of course, makes Barbie. These days, it's not just about bricks, of course. The Lego Movie has topped box offices in the US for the last 3 weeks and is the latest move from a company that has constantly reinvented its brand. Jeremy Howe reports.
The Lego Movie is one of the most successful ventures the firm has ever embarked on. It earned $70 million in the first weekend it was released. In the film, an unassuming young man brings together a team of talented friends to save the world from the evil Lord Business.
Deadly. Whoa, are we inside my brain right now?
Some commentators draw a parallel between the movie's plot and the recent history of Lego itself. 10 years ago, making losses and almost overwhelmed by debt, Lego recruited a new generation of talented designers to return the company to its original aim of encouraging creative play.
It is to stay extremely focused on that core Lego idea, which is you take these pieces, you put them together, it feels like they're glued, yet you can easily take them apart. There are 10,000 of them, they can all be put together and you can build anything you can possibly imagine. And just sticking with that and doing it consistently worldwide in all the countries in the world, that is the secret of this business.
Lego has recovered by releasing building kits astutely linked to popular films and comics, and science fiction-based kits like Legends of Chima. Profits now top $1.1 billion.
I'm rescuing you, sir. You're the one the prophecy spoke of. You're the special.
Lego is also trying to increase its appeal to girls. The movie features a feisty heroine, wild style, and in the shops, Lego has released the Friends range.
Lego have historically been mainly for boys. Most of the things have been boy-focused. In the last couple of years, they brought out the Friends range, which is appealing much more to girls, which has widened the appeal. And just in the last 12 months, they brought out a number of Minecraft sets, which now appeal to the collectors. So it's extending the overall appeal and the collectability of the Lego range.
Following the movie's release, Lego is on a roll. Sales of spin-off products are booming. If there is a risk in the future, say analysts, it's that the company grows too ambitious and overextends its brand. Jeremy Howell, BBC News.
Well, how many would say that part of Lego's appeal and profitability is due to its enduring appeal to its adult fans? With me is Richard Selby, who is a Lego superfan and a member of AFOL, which is an adult Lego fan club. Welcome to the programme. I see you've got some examples here. What is the appeal for you in your spare time, just sitting down and building Lego? What does it do to your, relax you?
Okay, well, I think we spend so much time working on screens these days, I certainly do for my job, and it's so lovely to be able to do something real, something tactile, something physical at the end of the day and have something to show for it.
But why Lego? There are plenty of other things that will give you that, no?
There's something totally non-pretentious about using Lego as a medium. Anyone from the smallest child to the oldest person can click a couple of bricks together and get going, and it puts a smile on everyone's face. Essentially, it's just fun.
And it's a sociable activity.
Well, obviously you can do it, you're alone, and many of us do, but once a month I get together with my fellow Lego enthusiasts, we pack out a pub in central London, and we all get together and we build Lego, we play with it, just for the sheer joy of it. And I tell you, all of us are well over the ages of 18, they're adults and no kids allowed.
Now, I'm just looking at some of these here, and I can see that if you were to build this, you'd need to store your Lego fairly carefully. How long did this take to build?
Well, that's actually basically a very quick build with a simple technique. If you put Lego together in a straight row, there's a little bit of bend to it, and you can bring it around to make a full circle.
Yes, she says, even I know that, actually, having played with Lego.
Okay. So it doesn't take long.
Out of the closet, right?
But I think the first thing any adult fan learns is that we all start off with a big bucket of bricks, but then you spend all your time hunting around trying to find the things.
Yes.
So you think, you know what, I'm going to have to sort it. And that's the beginning of the slippery slope down into being a full-fledged adult fan of Lego.
OK, what about these? What do you do with them once do you keep them on a shelf as a sort of display shelf or not?
Well, If it looks like a car or a spaceship, it gets played with by my children and gets destroyed pretty quickly. If it looks a bit fancy like that, it gets stuck on a shelf. But, you know, there comes a point when you think, you know what, I really could do with a few of those bricks, and then whoosh, pull it apart and start over.
So you find it incredibly relaxing. You think it's very therapeutic. You presumably have a fairly mathematical brain as well. Do you think that's related to the enjoyment? I mean, when you meet up with other people, do you think that they have quite mathematical brains too?
I think you'll find that a lot of people who do it work in the IT business or in maths or something engineering related, so it certainly appeals to that. But then some people, it's just about the colour, about the space. So I think the joy of it is it fuses both the mathematical and the more creative, impulsive side into one joyous whole.
Would you be tempted to go and see the movie?
I've seen it and it's wonderful.
So, do you think there is anywhere else that they could go with the brand? I mean, this is always the question with any brand, isn't it? How far can you take it?
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. There was a period during LEGO's history when they decided that the brand needed revamping. That was the period when they started losing money hand over fist.
And what did they do to the brand? What did they do to the Lego?
They tried to push it into non-traditional areas. They tried to expand into all sorts of things they shouldn't have expanded into. They lost the brick as the core. They started making toys which looked more like action men. And you know what? They didn't sell. The company was on the verge of bankruptcy. This was about a decade ago. When they refocused on their core, on the Lego brick as the core element, that's when the company's fortunes reversed into the fantastic mega corporation we see before us with the huge profits.
So you simply think, irrespective of the development of technology, that this has an enduring appeal?
Technology has a part to play because plenty of people like to play with Lego online to prototype their builds using
Well, I'm just thinking, isn't that Minecraft?
Minecraft's not a Lego product, but it certainly comes from the same sort of space.
Yes.
But Lego, there are numerous Lego building tools for online use, but when it comes down to the end of the day, people really want to push those bricks together and make it real, and that is never going to change.
Thank you very much indeed. You've converted me. Thank you for joining us.